this is obviously a very sensitive movement for a lot of people, and I think it's
Robert. It's 1 in the morning, and you don't know what you're talking about. You're just wrong. You're just wrong across the board. There are no synthetic shares.
I have a hard time believing that based on
Yes, I obviously know that. But if there were synthetic shares, if there were billions of shares out there, then when we issued a free ape that was worth $7 or $8 to every single shareholder of AMC, why would nobody say, "Where's mine"? Nobody, not one, zero.
Why would it take so long for you to notice that there's manipulation going on with ape, as it's supposed to be 1-for-1 equal value, and see it, AMC
What
at
makes you think
$9, and then ape going down to $1?
What makes you think it took a long time? We knew
it only took a matter of months to see it drop.
Months. I knew in weeks that it was not functioning correctly.
And yet you still chose not to contact regulators regarding the, I guess, suspicious nature of the drop?
It's not that it was a suspicious nature. It's how
how is that not suspicious?
It's how the market decided to set the price. Market set price. Supply and demand sets price.
It's supposed to be 1-for-1.
Yes, and that's why within 120 days of starting it, we went public with a move to put them back together because something was really screwy. And among other things, index funds were only buying the common. They weren't buying the preferred. Your brethren thought that there was a short squeeze that could occur with the common. So they kept with the common. Because we could add supply to the preferred, they didn't think a short squeeze was going to occur with the preferred. So your brethren were not buying apes or holding it.
Well, apparently ape dropping from $12 to 62 cents was just supply and demand. Clear as day, natural supply and demand. I guess this is also just supply and demand and how AMC is trading. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Now, you may have seen that we started the video off with a clip from Adam Aron that probably not a lot of people have seen. That clip was sent to my email by anonymous. I'm not going to say who. And I don't believe Adam Aron knew he was being recorded. Number one, he says that there is no evidence of synthetic shares and that basically you're absolutely wrong if you think that there are synthetic shares. He also goes on to quote that this is how the markets work. This is supply and demand. Absolutely nothing else is happening behind the scenes. So if you still agree with Adam Aron and his viewpoints, then by all means, let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado, we have a lot of stuff to go over with AMC. So make sure to watch until the end of the video so you don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. I'm going to update you on everything that there is to update you on. All I ask in return, it's free. Please hit the like button. It takes a split second. Also hit the subscribe button, have post notifications on. Let's get into it. AMC currently trading at $11.11, up 0.36% on the day, and we still did not come down to that $10.34 level just yet on AMC. Like I said in the previous video, I think that is going to get hit, so that's just something I'm expecting. Until then, I don't expect us to just open up at $300 a share or anything crazy like that. Shorts got us this low. I think they are going to hit the low that AMC has hit at $10.34 as a bottom. As for GameStop, up 4.38%, trading at $18.34. GameStop is looking beautiful. It's fighting resistance at this level at $18.30. It's kind of trading on how the SPY is trading, and we're going to talk about the SPY towards the end of the video because it's definitely going to affect our plays. But let's touch on some numbers. So 2 million shares apparently available to borrow on AMC, and you guys aren't going to like these, with a 15% cost to borrow fee, and the call to put ratio, we are losing 3,000 calls compared to 27,000 puts expiring in the money. So we're losing on the options chain. The fee is only at 15.8%, and they apparently have 2 million extra shares available to borrow on AMC. The short exempts have gone down a little bit, still are extremely high for any given ticker, sitting at around 500,000 to 600,000 on the little volume that AMC currently trades. So of course, not a natural sell-off. 12.46% short interest on AMC, utilization at 63%, and the cost to borrow according to Ortex is at 10% for an average and 70.65% for a max. Now, Ape cost to borrow is still on the move according to Interactive Brokers, which is a weird thing to see. Current fee rate on Ape just moved up on Interactive Brokers, on which exchange is is Ape still being traded on? How is Ape still available to borrow when it is no longer a security? This is definitely very weird. Ape is clearly not being traded. It's sitting stagnant and was supposed to be converted into AMC. And we all saw that $190 price glitch where AMC opened up and then it just despawned, right? Like something in Minecraft or something in a video game. Now you're seeing Ape still have data moves in the background. You guys let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below, but that's not all. A 1.75 billion market cap now on Ape. Does anyone want to bet that Ape shares are being converted into AMC shares to cover AMC's run up? How about the 196th pop before opening? The screenshot shows Ape closed, but as Dade Murphy tweeted, he has showed that they are still running Ape in the background. Moving on, another look at Fidelity orders. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but the second highest ratio in the overall market, again 73% to 27% buy to sell ratio on AMC, yet we still sell off. And before we move on, AMC has still been on the threshold securities list for 46 days. I know it might not matter to you guys, but the point of this is this AMC price action, the data dropping, the short interest dropping, it's all noise. It's all nonsense. It's all a bunch of noise. The price is fake. All this stuff happening in the background behind the scenes, even with Adam Aaron, it's all a bunch of background noise. All you have to know is that there is way too much pressure built up behind AMC, behind the fails to deliver, and we are still sitting on the threshold securities list. There's so much pressure built up over the last 46 days that it's been on the list, but also the last 10 consecutive days before it was put on the list, so about 56 days, that they cannot do anything about it. And once they do, once they can't bounce the clock anymore, and for some reason they let it last 46 days, once they can't bounce the clock anymore and something starts to give, it's game over for shorts. Absolutely game over. Now, US June JOLTS job openings fall to 8.827 million, estimated at 9.46 million, previously 9.165, lowest since March of 2021. Plus, crypto asset manager Grayscale wins lawsuit against the SEC, which is going to cause crypto to go crazy. Now, before we get into the S&P 500, make sure to pop in the Discord. The link is right under the video. It's $1.99 a month. You guys won't regret it. I'm in there on the daily. I post my trades as soon as I take them, and me and 500 are the most amazing people with the best vibes. Talk stocks all day long. So if you don't know where to trade, if you don't know what trades to take, or honestly you just have questions regarding the stock market, take your education a little bit further and get in the Discord. The link is right under the video and pinned in the top of comments. Also, guys, you can get in Discord for free by getting up to 16 free stocks, selling them, and then joining Discord. Not financial advice, but use my link, download Moomoo, sign up and make a deposit of even a penny to start earning free stocks from there. Each of these stocks can be valued up to thousands of dollars. Some of them you might get that are under 10, some of them may be over 50, and some of them may be over thousands of dollars, so it's worth a chance. It's free. Use my link in the description and pin in the top of comments as well. Now, the S&P 500 decided it wanted to rip today, trading at 446.15, up 0.77% on the day. However, September is known to be the worst month for the S&P 500, or at least one of the worst months for the S&P 500. And I want to show you where it looks like we're trading at in the SPY. So we entered a slight correction on the S&P 500. We retested the trend line and we came out and broke above it today. And now we are basing on that trend line. I think the max the SPY is going to go up is around 448.32 or 448.50, which would be the top of this candle right here. Now, why do I think that? Lottery Stocks, why do you think that? Why do you think it's going to sell off even further? The reason I think that is because this is the last cycle on the SPY. Same September, coming down, retesting the trend line, broke above, based on it, and this was just a fake out shakeout for everybody to jump into calls, everybody to buy back into the market just to sell off even further and hit a double bottom. Now, September, August, they play the same exact cycles every single time, and I personally don't think that the sell-off is over on the SPY. This is just my outlook. It most definitely could be over. The call to put ratio is still outweighed on the put side of things, and this is just my quick outlook on the SPY. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Overall, that is what I got for you for today's video. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out. Here are some earnings after the close today and before the open tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and have post notifications on. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.